Hi guys, welcome to the next episode of the weekly guitar meeting at Siccas Guitars. Today I have once again the pleasure to have my assistant expert
Yes,
on guitars, Francisco, with me.
Hi guys.
How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine.
You had a good
Yeah,
weekend?
you have a new haircut, no?
The same haircut as always. Yeah.
But it's a bit shorter than last time. Let us know in the comments if you like this haircut. Yeah, but it looks good.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. You
Yeah.
look very nice too.
Thank you. I still have to go to hairdresser.
Okay. I can give
But
you
I think
my
for this week
if you want.
it works. For this episode it will work. Today we have again four. I think we have four, no?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have four really amazing sounding guitars. They are different.
Certainly.
We have, for me, one of the best lattice guitars. We have one of the best traditional guitars. We have a new surprise. I never played this guitar. I think you too, no? It's-
Just a bit. Yes.
Yeah, and also a Masaru Kohno guitar. And I would say let's start with the first guitar. So, Francisco, tell us, what do you have?
This guitar is made by Pete Beer. It's a cedar top with Indian rosewood back and sides, and a very beautiful snakewood binding
Yeah.
that is quite bright. I hope it shows in the camera, on camera.
It looks also very clean, very fine finishing. Also the rosette, beautiful color.
Yes, it's a very pretty green.
Yeah,
This guitar also features a trash rod. The luthier told us that he prefers to avoid any issues by having the possibility to adjust it in the future.
mm-hmm. Yeah, which is usually more common in electric and acoustic guitars, but he has built it in the classical guitar, and it can be, of course, helpful and beneficial, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's a traditionally built guitar, no?
Yes, it's a traditional
With
braced
fan
guitar.
bracing. And yeah, so before we continue, we had a very short interview with Pete Beer about this guitar, and we will watch the video and then we will be back. So welcome, Pete.
Hi.
Pete Beer brought us today his new guitar, and I played already a few tones on it, and great sounding guitar. You will hear in a bit some pieces that I played on the guitar. And yeah, Pete, tell us a little bit about the construction of the guitar, and maybe first of all, you are building different guitar models, I think.
Yeah, so predominantly I'm doing two models. So this, which is my concert model.
Okay, you have a concert model.
Yeah, and I'm doing, again, this is something I'd like a better title for, but for now it's called my Boucher model.
Ah, okay.
Like this, it's not a copy, but it's inspired by
Boucher.
It's a slightly smaller. The Boucher is a slightly smaller guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and it's based on a Boucher, but it's not an exact copy. So.
Okay, so you like that kind of French sound, and it's cool. Nice. And so this guitar is a concert model
Concert model.
Mhm. with a...
The original inspiration is quite a lot from Daniel Friedrich.
Mm-hmm.
For me, being a copyist of Friedrich is a great thing to do, but it never quite worked when I did it. And so I've arrived at something slightly different, but it's from that starting point.
Inspiration.
Those are the references, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so relatively traditional construction.
It's a cedar top,
Cedar top, yeah.
and very beautiful rosette. Maybe I will fade in some detailed pictures of the rosette later in the video. And back and sides are Indian.
Indian rosewood, yeah.
And what about the bindings?
These are
Yeah.
bloodwood, which is an African wood. It starts off bright red, but quickly colours to this, and then stays that
Mhm.
colour. So
Wow.
a lot of redwoods fade to brown,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice, but it's quite
Yeah.
nice to have something that stays fairly red. So yeah, it's got sort of nice, rich red.
Our team member Francisco, who is behind the camera, loves that binding a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the kiss.
Looks great.
Yeah. And what are the
These are shellers.
shellers? Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, I love that.
So everything very high quality and cool. So is there anything else special about this guitar that we can't see, for example?
Yeah, small practical things. So in my recent guitars, I've been putting a titanium truss rod, which is, you know, the functionality of truss rod was always a nice idea, but the steel ones made the neck so heavy. And the titanium truss rods in recent years have got much more reliable.
Okay.
So I've been using them for several years now.
Okay.
And it just means instead of putting lots of relief in, so that if it moves, it's still got some relief. You can put the right amount of relief in, and if it moves, you can adjust the truss rod. So
Okay.
this gives you a bit more flexibility. And I guess coupled with that, worth mentioning that the neck actually extends to the sound hole, which just gives you a bit more volume sometimes in these notes above the 12th fret. So.
When you were the Francisco who is behind the camera, he played a few tones in this area, and I told him that it's very present and loud, and because he was trying these tones on another guitar a few days before and he was struggling a bit, but here you were amazed, right?
It was actually really comfortable
Yeah.
and very easy to bring the tone out.
Yeah, so I mean, for a guitar, it's important that it doesn't work only in the comfortable areas here, but also in the higher notes, and this is with this guitar definitely the case. So, congrats on this guitar, and yeah, that's it. Ole! Man, this guitar
It's powerful.
is powerful,
Very powerful.
but the most obvious thing is it sounds very clear and very clean.
My impression was very responsive to my playing.
Especially if you are playing in these positions, the guitar, it's a very difficult position to play on. And if the guitar reacts very well, then it doesn't feel that difficult.
Certainly, yeah.
Yeah, nice. I'm impressed.
Yeah, me too.
So congrats to Pit Beer. I know him actually a long time. I met him a few years ago in Iserlohn, but I've never tried his guitars. So it's a pleasure to listen to his guitar.
Let's hear you play then.
Okay, let's try. I want to try to hold the guitar like you. Not this boring classical sitting position, but the Latino, beautiful Latino position. But
Yeah, you have to hold it a bit.
I have to put more weight here.
Yeah, but not too much, because if not it will restrict your...
But it will slip.
well,
slip away.
a bit forward then.
But then my hands are here. You know what? I love the classical sitting position.
It looks great on you.
Yeah, I mean...
Actually, this position is hard for me.
Ah, really?
To get comfortable there. Yeah.
But you started to play and learn guitar straight away with this in this position, no?
No, actually, I was holding the guitar.
Like this.
Yeah.
Best. This is the best
Folk
position.
style.
This is the best position.
Then I was using a more classical position.
Ah, okay.
And then...
So this is like the final version of your sitting position.
Yes.
Okay, but if it works for you very well,
so far.
Let us know in the comments what is your favorite
That would be
sitting
interesting.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you hear?
I like a lot the tone. Like there's a lot of character.
Yeah. This is a very good point. It doesn't sound like the guitar sounds like pit beer guitar. It has a strong character, but not a strange character. It's very beautiful. Very loud, man. It's very loud.
Exactly. That's the mixture of very peculiar character and loudness is.
Yeah, and it's a traditionally built guitar.
Yeah.
I have a bit of the impression of a lattice guitar because the guitar responds so fast, but it's traditional.
You know that this is kind of a forbidden melody in the jazz world. Like, I don't know, in the classical world,
Forbidden
you
riff,
play,
like-
yeah,
yeah.
you play gymnopédie,
Yeah,
you know.
it's then yeah.
Well, in the jazz world, it's a bit like that. So.
Yeah, actually yes, but for me it's very difficult to
To let it go.
let it go. Yeah, it's inside of me somehow.
You're a dreamer, that's why.
Yeah. So,
Maybe people can suggest.
but apologies if I am playing for 2 years now the forbidden melody.
I'm not sure, but I think so. Okay, this brought out the warmth in the instrument.
Yeah.
No?
Especially in the third string.
Yeah. And the bass.
Very warm, yeah. In general, the guitar, this one has a very wide dynamic range. You know, with some guitars, you push the basses and then you hear that the limit is reached.
Yeah.
But with this one, it has power. It has
There's
headroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. So, it was a pit beer.
A great start.
Yeah, a great start into this week's weekly guitar meeting, and I can promise you it will get better and better. The next guitar is, for me, every time a special guitar to play on. It's made by Adrian Heinzelmann. It's a lattice braced guitar, and for me, one of the best lattice braced guitars I've ever played, and especially his new construction. The top of the guitar has a very interesting construction. It's very complicated to build it, actually. Have you ever seen a picture of it?
Actually, I saw it on his website.
Okay, we will fade in this picture somewhere here, and you will see it from the top. It's under the top of the guitar, and
he made some kind of carving,
yeah,
you know, that like a corrugated.
Yes, he calls it groove top.
Groove, yeah, that's
groove
the correct
top.
term.
It's very groovy, yeah. And this guitar is brand new from 2024. Very elegant look, also very clean work.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
I really like the purfling actually.
Yeah,
The
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You have to. He's putting every dot. The guitar has a cedar top and very beautiful Indian rosewood. I would say let's play a few tones on it. It's an impressive guitar.
Yes.
First of all, the sound is so round. It's like, you know Thibaut Garcia?
Yeah.
So he has a very, very round sound. It sounds like a piano. And this guitar, so I have the feeling that I'm Thibaut Garcia now. This guitar gives you the feeling that you have the best tone on the world. And this is exactly what professional concert classical guitarists need. They just want to sit on the stage. They want a guitar that responds very well, have a round sound, has a round sound, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, what caught my attention besides the tone is the sustain and the overtones. No, in the sustain.
Yeah.
It's full.
It's full of overtones. They are flying around
Magic.
everywhere. Yeah. But you still have your colors. Different colors. And sustain, as you said. Okay, a last piece, and then the maestro will
Come
move
on.
Man, I love it. Play a few tones.
Beautiful piece as well.
Now you feel
I feel serious.
how it is to play, to sit in a hilty position.
Maybe. But I feel serious. Like, this is something
Yeah,
important.
it gives you a serious feeling and like, how do you say it? Authority?
Authority.
Authority. You have the feeling of
Mm-hmm.
you're the guy. Yeah. it works. The
Yeah, no,
sitting position works first of all.
I become very conscious about
Yeah,
my position.
it's not of course comfortable, but it works very well.
Yeah.
But the sound,
And the guitar,
yeah,
impressive.
I think it does everything what you ask for.
Yeah, totally. Very responsive. Yeah, great basses.
And you can also clearly hear that the sound is very elastic, because when I was playing on the guitar, it sounded like a piano, and when you are playing on it, it sounds like a Spanish guitar.
I realized I have to hold myself back a bit.
Okay.
Because it's very powerful.
It's giving a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats to him. His guitars are always getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
But he has his own idea and he is sticking to it. And this is very important.
Yes, it's a very interesting design.
Yeah. It's actually elegant, but at the same time simple. Okay, simple is sometimes elegant.
Was he already on the weekly?
Adrian was once at weekly, yes. Yeah. So next time, Adrian Heinzelmann should come again.
Yeah, to explain his design
Yeah.
a bit. That
Yeah.
would be nice.
Yeah, it would be interesting. Okay, then let's move to a very traditional guitar. So before we continue with the next two guitars, if the video is helpful for you until now, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe also to our channel if you didn't do that already. And let's move to the next guitar.
Please.
Well, the next guitar is something special.
Indeed. This is a guitar from the Hernandez y Aguado workshop, and I would say that it's considered a rarity.
Yeah.
Because they had a very small production of 300 something guitars.
Mm-hmm.
They were a partnership working, restoring furniture, I think, and they had worked in a piano factory, and after restoring furniture, they started building guitars.
And it worked very well.
Well, I have played a couple already here in Siccas, and they have a very special signature.
Yeah, absolutely. From all the traditional guitars, Hernandez y Aguado are, for me, one of the most favorite, one of my favorite traditional guitars. As you said, they have a strong character or
Yes.
signature. Very, very sweet, but I mean, you will hear it in a bit.
Yes, this guitar has a spruce top and Brazilian rosewood back and sides.
Nice. I think the most beautiful thing about this guitar is just the tone color.
Yes.
The tone color is, as you said, it has its own signature. You can't find it on any other guitar. This is Hernandez y Aguado sound. And of course it sounds also very clear, great tone separation, which is very common for a good traditional guitar. And what do you like?
I like the tight sound you get from the
Yeah, it's very deep. No?
bass.
Yeah.
It's
And
very-
natural.
Yeah. That's great. Like having a little compressor.
sound.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
well balanced.
Yeah.
Great tight basses.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Man, I'm curious how it feels when I'm playing it.
Okay, why not?
Oh. The color registers. It's so pleasant to the ears.
Yes.
You just want to sit, just play
Yeah. Yeah, it's very inviting.
single tones and enjoy the life. Life is so beautiful.
Honestly, I'm having trouble describing the tone now, like
Yeah.
putting it into words, but it's very enticing.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to say that it's a nasal sound. It's close to it, like a bit Spanish,
Yeah.
but it's also sweet. I don't know. It's a
Yeah, it's yeah. With some guitars, it's in fact very difficult to describe the sound. So please help the amigo, please help the Francois, the Francisco, to describe the sound of this guitar. Yeah. Last piece. Also, the sound is very elastic. You can create so many different colors.
I must say, I really like this piece actually for I like for music in general, but it's a great mix of
This one?
musicians. Yeah, this one. A great mix. It really showcases.
I mean, I was playing the other pieces since 2 years, and now it's time to play another piece. But it's still fresh, so in case you hear some noises, forgive me. But yeah, I think you can highlight the mid-range of the guitar very well, because usually when you are playing pieces, the melody is on the first or second string or in the basses. But these two strings, so the G and the D, are also very important for the balance of the guitar, for playing melodies. So I try to highlight this part with this piece.
Ah, right. This is your arrangement, right?
Yeah, this is my arrangement. This is actually, because many people are asking which piece that is. This is an Iranian pop song from the 80s, and I made the arrangement. It will be soon available on all the platforms. Actually, only on YouTube of Siccas. Yeah.
Okay, you make a very good point, like carrying the melody in the third string.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, so it was a Hernandez y Aguado guitar from 1966, and we have one guitar left, I
Still
think.
one more guitar.
Let's go for it. So the last guitar of this week is, for many students, a very popular classical guitar, because the price is not that high and it has the qualities that every professional classical guitarist is looking for. And it's a Masaru Kohno guitar from 1982. and it comes with a spruce top and beautiful Indian rosewood backhand sides.
You know, Masaru Kohno, well, he's one of the central figures in Japanese guitar lutherie.
Probably the most
Yeah.
well-known Japanese.
And he did an apprenticeship in Spain with Arcángel Hernandez. And he went on to win a lot of awards for his guitars, actually. Guitar competition, building competitions.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the guitars are really good. And they are building still after generations
Yes.
the guitars, and they have great qualities.
Yeah, it turned into a family tradition.
Yeah. Very warm. I'm surprised.
Beautiful.
Also very even. Every tone, same loudness. I want to hear you also on the guitar before I talk.
Challenge accepted.
A very wide palette of colors.
Yeah. No, I totally understand why students would look for such an instrument. Like,
Yeah.
very balanced, warm, full of colors, very resonant.
Yeah, also this, yeah. So, yeah, as I said, a lot of different and important qualities that you need if you want to play more challenging pieces, classical guitar pieces, or every piece. So, it was also the last guitar of this week. Very important, as always, let us know what do you think about the sound of these guitars, because they are also actually very different. Also, the first guitar from Pete Beer, which was a traditional guitar, was very loud and
Yes.
had some characteristics of a lattice braced guitar. And Yeah. How do we finish? Don't forget to leave a like if the video was helpful for you.
Yeah. Okay, it was great joining you today. Let's do this more often.
Thank you. It was a pleasure, and it's always more fun to have someone to talk to, because otherwise I'm looking just into the camera. The audience can also hear different type of playing, you know, if you're presenting the guitars in this formation or with car line maybe next week. It depends. It's always different formations. So have a nice weekend and see you next week.
Ciao.